Okay, I've tried to record this like 3 times and it keeps fucking up. So this is my first attempt at making a video diary because I'm feeling so incredibly numb, like really numb. Everything that I used to do seems to have dissolved slightly. Sport is just incredibly hard right now. Like, sport has become, over the last 10 years or so, it's become my absolute religion and my sanity maker. And it keeps me feeling fresh and it keeps me feeling motivated and challenged. And without sport, I feel completely fragile and lost. So I've lost that a little. Which is going to piss my mum off because she's paying for the gym right now for a birthday present that I was supposed to take over when I started my new job, which hasn't happened. What else? Yeah, painting. Painting is something that I'm not into. I don't know when that happens. It tends to happen when I'm absolutely fucking miserable. Angry, angry. A lot of anger has gone into those big paintings. Writing is something that it's not like my favorite thing in the world, but it is a necessity. But I'm feeling very untangible in my mind right now. Like, locked down. I'm feeling locked down. So when I try and think of words, I can't think of them. When I try and think of feelings, there's nothing there at all. Like, all of my feelings are completely blocked. Numbness, numb is kind of what I'm getting used to, and it's probably been the hardest adjustment that I've ever had to deal with. So big up to the dick rubbers because I get it. Numbness. Yeah, I've been practicing. This is actually my favorite thing in the world right now to do, and maybe I'll video it one day if I lose all shame, is like primitively using any kind of space to just dance, but without any consciousness of like social, like who gives a fuck what you look like, because half the time I have no rhythm, half the time I have no feeling, and half the time I have nothing in my body that is even keeping me erect whatsoever, but it's all there is, and it makes it even more primitive, and I know it's the only thing keeping me alive right now. There's that. On a normal side of adult life, I was supposed to be starting a job that has been prolonged for probably 3 months. It's at the YMCA, like the charity, the YMCA, and it's like, I'm guessing it's probably going to be like downgraded slightly to sound less caring, because I don't think people are wanting me to go in that direction. I think it's going to be, I don't know. The idea I got about it was generally like, I really want to help people that have fuck all and have been given no chances. That's what got me. But I feel like it might be sat behind a desk in a tiny room staring at a wall. Just, that's the cynic in me. But we never know, and I have hope in it, and I have hope in the people there that I've met. I was meant to go for a meeting this morning that I was fucking determined to go to. Like, I woke up, I ironed these trousers, which are like the only fucking pair of trousers I own that are like interview trousers. But my mum and dad were furious at me that I should even consider to drive in the snow after people have been killed on the hog's back and blah blah blah. So instantly I felt a little crushed, my efforts a little crushed. 'Cause again, it's been set back. I've been looking for, oh yeah, I forgot to say about the like half the reason that that was delayed was because they were waiting for my CRB check, right? Um, and when it came, when it came back, I should not laugh because it is a fucking distressing thing. But when it came back like with a caution on it from the police saying that, and the title of the caution was battery, which is like where me and my mum hit each other once. And she did end up worse. Like we hit each other, and it was disgusting. It was when I was like my most mental, and I think it was in the car, and it was when we were arguing about a runner, which sounds insane, but anyone that knows me knows I spent about 2 years hiding from women dressed in lycra. Um, like I couldn't be around females that exercised or dieted because I was crazy, and it's hard to explain that. So yeah, so this new boss thinks that I've battered my mum, which I guess I have, which is something nice to sit with. Um, but yeah, that word is pretty gross, isn't it? Like battery hens, battered with a bat, battered. Yeah. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah. So I've been looking for like other work in case this doesn't turn out. That's like what everyone's advising me. Keep looking, keep looking, keep your head up, keep your spirits up. Something will come along, like all the other fishes in the sea and stuff. Um, so I've been like researching reception work and admin. um, I got hunted by a huntress. A huntress wanted to hunt me yesterday. She came along with her little bow and arrow and tried to target me. And she suggested that I went for this job in Kingston, which seems like a long way away for me. I mean, I'm Bubble Boy, but I'd be prepared to take that 30-minute drive. Um, but she got a bit weird on the phone, like, and wouldn't tell me what the company was. When I said, "Oh, is it okay if I look up the company before I send you all my details just to like research them as a business?" And then she was just like, "Well, we can't tell you the company until you've applied and it's all gone through." And I was just like, "Well, is that the law? Like, why am I not allowed to know the company if I'm applying and sending them my passport and stuff?" And she was like, "Oh, it's not the law, it's just a confidentiality like thing we have between us and the company." And then when she told me, like, eventually, she was like, "Oh, it's basically like a chimney company and they sell chimneys." And I was like, okay, like, I don't mind working for a chimney company, but it's just this like weird manipulation all the time of like, I know you think it slightly humiliates me and I'm someone that wants to be a little receptionist with glasses and a white shirt, like, but I'm really not, and I don't need the like balance of humiliation. I don't know if that's part of the balancing. Is it to balance someone, like if they're into that kind of like officey thing, they need to be balanced with a bit of the chimneyness? I don't know what that was, but it was some weird steering. Um, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically at the moment, like nothing's happening. It's a huge like gap in my life again with nothing in it. No, I'm feeling so incredibly lonely. Like so lonely. My mum is like a vegetable right now. I don't know what the fuck has happened to her. I'm trying to keep sane. but I can't do sport. I can't really do much that's kind of creative apart from this, which is probably just gonna be bore. I don't know what else to say. Like just dealing with numbness. That's what I'm going through at the moment. I'm learning to deal with having absolute numbness of feelings, which is a new thing for me. But we shall carry on trying.